Okay, this is the start and now soon will be restart of our septic tank. We're on lockdown with some kind of a communication problem. I guess a slip form. It's supposed to have a rectangle all the way around, poured 4 feet high. What we ended up with was 2 corners and the connecting wall between them. But you can see how much of the rebars is up. You know, you look at the forms, the height of the form. The concrete was supposed to be even with the top of that form. No way to bolt the next form on because the pipes that would have been in that they're going to be bolted to were 5 inches out of the concrete, and there was another 5 inches up to the top. And I didn't want to try to patch a bunch of things together 10 inches thick, a bunch of strips of concrete, and all these end joints, because as it cures, it'll shrink. And I don't know how you seal that up. Well, I do know a way. I could use the fiber for fiber reinforced concrete. Just hit it at a good double dose. That doesn't cost much, it's really cheap. And render it on the inside. It'd be a shame to render poured concrete, but we could render the whole thing and put a piece of polyethylene about 3 inches wide over any place there's a crack. That way that you haven't got that point loading of the 2 big pieces moving. They can move behind the plastic a little bit and not pop it off. Anyway, I got out here Saturday after payday. They come to town to get paid. The vertical rebars are supposed to be 10 feet 9 and 9 inches on center. They're like 16 to 2 feet on center. They're 5 feet short. The horizontal bars were pretty close to what they're supposed to have been. Anyway, I told them take everything out of the hole right down to the floor, and we're going to start again. And I bought some bigger sledgehammers, and I'm pricing a concrete electric demolition hammer. But in any event, this is how not to pour concrete. You want to screw it up, we can show you how to do that too. We're going to show you how it looks when we do it right. We're going to be proud of that one. This is here just a warning is if you haven't got somebody on site, that knows what you're trying to do actually, then you're in trouble. The foreman that we have has been working with us 4 years. He poured that house. There's over 50 pours, 10 feet, 1 5/32 tall on the bottom, and 8 feet even on the next level up, the fan housing. It looks like rooms. Not a bit of trouble. I had no idea that we'd end up with this. The first problem was they mixed it with shovels down here with all that rebar in their way sticking out of the floor where the partition walls go in the tank. That hadn't been double tough too. And the mixer, it's up there. And the other one you can't see is on the roof. We keep it up there. If I need it, I can get it down. These staircases have wide sides on them that are ramps to get the mixer up and down. Anyway, failure. This is the first concrete we've taken back down. And it's a couple 3 cubic yards. It's not an inexpensive little screw up. Anyway, let me go up here. We're going to talk about how to mix concrete, how to get the proportions right.